What's good, YouTube? We are back again with another video, and today we have a little bit of a comparison video for you guys. This is the Jordan 7 Cardinal, which I think is one of the best releases of this year. It's an OG colorway, and OG colorways always have my heart. But not only that, it's done really nicely. I also have the 2011 Cardinal 7, and there's a lot of differences between the two. I'll say that. And we're going to get into some of those differences together. It's still a nice looking shoe. Of course, it has a little bit of a vintage look. It's funny how Nike's now doing a whole line of vintage sneakers. They started it off with the Chicago 1. Now we're seeing the White Cement 3. Honestly, just have your sneaker for about 10 years and you're going to get the same look. All right, so there's that. Solves your problem for trying to get one of these in general. But here we have the two sneakers together. And this is the Cardinal 7 from 2011. This is the new pair. And both done really nice. Both have nice leathers, nice overlay panels. And then on the mountain peaks, right, this one has a flatter mountain peak. And when I say flat, I mean more of a matted finish on the mountain peaks. You see those reds. And then we take a look at this one. And this one has a gloss mountain peak look, right? The mountain peaks are definitely more glossy on this one, and then the backs are pretty much the same. You have the pull tab in that curry colorway, really nicely done. Another difference that you see is the lining. So the lining on the 2011 pair has red lining inside the ear parts or the ankle part of the sneaker, and then you have the lining within. And on this one, you have a white leather on the lining, and both have black insoles. This one does have Nike Air like it should, or like the originals had it. And this one is a Jumpman, which is nice. As far as the Jumpman on the side, both in that curry color. I will say, I mean, the newest one is just so much like nicer and so much more detail to it, right? So this is the Jordan logo on this one. You can see the fingers and all of that. And then on this one, you know, obviously a difference, right? So that's one, and then that's the other, right? The tabs on the back are the same, pretty much. You're not getting much difference other than it just being a little vintage due to the age. Overlays are about the same. The leather quality on this pair is actually nicer. So as we can see here, right, you have one slab of leather on this one, and then on this one you have a double stack slab of leather, and you can see the raw cuts of the leather, which I think looks really good. These had gold aglets with the Jumpman logo. I mean, cool, but again, it's not as close as the original. And then this one has Jordan on the tongue. Nothing on the tongue as far as design on the Cardinal 7. And a lot of people don't know, he had his second career high in the regular season in these. So I know I have these somewhere. He has his career high in these, right? The Jordan 5s, he had his career high playing against the Cleveland Cavs in this Jordan 5 Fire Red right here. But in 1992, he would play against the Shaq's Magic. I believe he had 62 points against Shaq, and that's the game in which Shaq fouled him. Shaq was being apologetic towards him. Jordan told him, don't do that. Jordan said, that was a good foul. Keep it moving. Don't pick nobody up. It was kind of cool to see that, but this is the Jordan 7. This is the championship shoe to me. I know a lot of people may not look at it that way, but he wore this one, and then he wore this one, which we need a proper retro to these as well. So he wore these two in the 1992-93 season, right? I mean, this is pretty cool, man. This is history. He would wear this in the first half of the year in the 1992-93 season, and then he would finish off in these, right? So pretty cool, to say the least. That's pretty dope in my opinion. And then we have, you know, just a quick comparison. Nothing crazy, right? I'm hoping they're both in frame. This is the 2011. This is the 2022. So now that I have this pair, there's really no reason to keep this pair. I know it's nice to have pairs in general, so this may be on my eBay store eventually once it goes live. Now, I've worn these before, so there's no separation at the moment on these, which is great. Anytime you buy an older sneaker, there's always a chance of buying them and some issues happening. So just to give you guys a heads up on that, right? But here we have it, Cardinal 7, one of the best sneaker releases of this year, in my opinion. I'll be honest with you, I'd take this over a Jordan 1 Lost and Found any day of the week. Now, if it was a Jordan 1 from 2015, then we have a different conversation. But give me these over the Lost and Founds, and I'm a happy man. Right? On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We out. Peace.